So before we get started with today's episode, just a quick message from me. In episode 1 of the Wrexham Way, I asked for 1,000 likes on that video, and very quickly, you guys got it to 1,000 likes. So thank you very much for that. Very kind of you all to smash the like button and show support for this series and for the channel. As promised, there will be some double uploads this weekend. We'll do double uploads on Saturday and Sunday, so expect 4 episodes this weekend, which is an awful lot. I'm going to be very busy in the next few days, particularly because I'm going to be playing a lot of Battlefield 2042 as well, because I've got early access to that as well. So I'll try and fit it in somewhere. Also on that episode, I was giving away a copy of FM22, and I can proudly say that Tony has won that one. So congratulations, Tony. I've obviously messaged him right now, and we've discussed that, and he's now got a copy of the game, which is fantastic. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Thank you to everyone who entered. We'll make sure we do a few more giveaways in the future as well, so keep your eyes peeled for those. Hello and welcome back to the Wrexham Way. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's video. Today, it's a big one. Crew Alexandra in the FA Cup first round. This is a big game, and if we can win it, it's a big upset in the first round. Following that, we also have Kings Lynn Town in the Vanarama National League. So, should be a pretty decent episode today. If you think we can beat Crewe, drop a like on the video, why don't you? That'd be fantastic if you could do so. Also, leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. And, of course, subscribe if you're new around here. I didn't say one of them. I couldn't remember which one it was, but subscribe, thank you. So, since you guys were last here for the, well, rather frustrating losses, we played better than Stockport and Aldershot, but ended up losing both games. Since then, we've played 5 games, and actually we've gone on to win 5 games, which has been really, really solid. We started off with a 2-0 win over Chesterfield before taking on Witton Albion, who are a few divisions below us in the FA Cup 4th qualifying rounds. We took our time with it, but we did manage to get 2 goals in the end, and a clean sheet for our new youth keeper, Serene Sana. Of course, we brought him in a couple of episodes ago. He's got League 1 potential, so I feel like he has to play a few games for us, and it paid off in this game because he kept a clean sheet. We then just about beat Barnet, as you can see here, 1-0, with Tristan Needham getting his first goal for the club in that one, before Paul Mullen decided to go mental and score 4 goals against Maidenhead United. They scored 2 past us, to be fair, but we got 6 in that game, which was fantastic. Get this one, though. This is the worst game as a team we've played, and yet we scored 6 goals. Maybe not quite the worst game we've played as a team, but still, we had 7 shots on target, 6 of them in the back of a net. Finally, after being FM'd a few times last episode, I think we FM'd someone else for a change. And then finally, we managed to beat Torquay United 2-1. Again, Torquay have only scored, I think they were like the second fewest goals in the league up to this point in the season. So I thought it was probably safe to play Sana again, the youth keeper in this game, to have his second game of the season. Conceded 1, but we still picked up 3 points, so for me, it's a good result. What it means for the league table is that we are currently second. We are still 4 points off Bromley, who have had a fantastic start to the season, but we've managed to claw back a few places to teams who overtook us last episode, but it's still ridiculously tight. We could lose 2 games and then drop out of the playoffs. That's how tight it is 13, 14 games into the season. Also, I thought I'd actually saved on the day of the Crewe game. Turns out I didn't. I just played the Torquay game and then shut down the game. I've got to actually go through and play all these extra days. But you do get to see James Jones winning Player of the Month, which is fantastic. And you get to see me come second again. For the second time. August wasn't in the top 3, but Stockport beat me in September. and October, Bromley beat me. I better win Manager of the Year to make up for this. I also have been trying to get rid of a couple of players. I keep trying to sell players that I don't want at the club, and even loaning players out. No one wants them, so I think I'm just going to wait till January and assume that even though we are non-league and we don't have a transfer window deadline or anything like that, it's always open for us, clubs still only want to buy players in January. No. No. Our goalkeeper's injured. 6 to 7 weeks. He's our best goalkeeper. Right, well, I mean, Christian Dibble is apparently still at the club. He's joining Wimbledon soon. But I mean, is he any better than Sana? I mean, you can't really tell much from that, if I'm honest with you. They're very similar. To be fair, they're so crap, both of them. I'll probably go for Sana instead. He's leaving the club. Sana's going to play... Right. So our first choice keeper is out. Our first choice keeper by a long, long way. And now we've got to play an 18-year-old who has got potential, but his current ability is not this division. Or Crew Alexandra. I mean, Crew are currently 9th in League One, as you can see. Lincoln in 6th, good to see. But Crew in 9th. Like, they're a decent team. If we're going to win, we need a very good keeper helping us out. We now don't have a good keeper helping... Okay, right. Well, Sana stays in goal then. He's kept a clean sheet and conceded one against Torquay. So maybe he's going to be okay. And I was saying at the start of today's episode that he does need more game time to reach that League One potential. So I guess this is the perfect chance for him, but... Oh dear me. Well, in that case, Sana starts in goal with a backline of Lennon, Hayden and Brisley, with Medford Smith and Bryce Hosanna in the wing-back roles. We've got Needham and James Jones in the centre of the park. We've got Luke Young in the attacking midfield with... Right. The comment section of telling me that I'm saying this all wrong. McAlinden. Apparently I'm missing out some syllables in his name. McAlinden. I think... I'm going to get crucified either way for saying it wrong or right, I think. But we'll go with McAlinden for now. And then he's lined up, of course, with Mullen with his 14 goals so far this season. Okay, well, kickoff is upon us here today. We are away from home. We're in our green kit. And we've got a corner in the 5th minute. Can we grab an early goal? Not quite like that, but Bryce Hosanna on the edge of the area shoots and puts it just over the bar. Now, the good thing about the FA Cup is that gate receipts get split 3 ways. 33% to the home team, 33% to the away team, and 33% to the FA. I always thought it was 50-50, but no, the FA actually gets... I spoke to some guys, actually, at the Bowers and Pitsy game, because obviously we need Sana to be better than that. Jeez. Don't do that again, please. Obviously, I commentate for Lincoln City. We played Bowers and Pitsy in the FA Cup on the weekend, and I spoke to one of the guys at the Bowers and Pitsy sort of media team, and I said, oh, it's good money for the Bowers and Pitsy, 50-50, and he said, no, it's 33-33-33, so I learned something new then. But the point is, we're going to get a nice chunk of money from this. Crewe have a 10,000-seater stadium, and looking around, it looks pretty sold out, so this should do good for the finances. And I'll be honest, the longer this game goes on, the better. Because it's 0-0 at half-time, and the match stats suggest that we could just be the slightly stronger of the two teams. I quite like how there are not many highlights. I think that gives it a good chance. Now, first highlight of the second half, it's Wrexham coming forward. They get the ball out wide, holding it up nicely, back to the edge of the area. A good shot, but it's blocked by our players, but only cleared as far as Crewe players. Offside. Offside. I mean, Sana with a very good save there in the end, but there was an offside in the process, so that's absolutely fine. But now Crewe with a free kick. They are going to try and turn the screw, I think, in this second half. So we need to be at our very, very best if we want to stop them getting through. And, well, I mean, Ben Knight, we know all about him from Aberdeen, right? He's a very, very good player. But Sana should have done better there, I feel. Oh, that's so frustrating to go 1-0 down like that. Come on, I know we can do it. We can get in there. Oh, that's so unlucky. Right, we're going to go a bit more attacking. We've got nothing to lose now. We're going to shout demand more. It's annoying that some of our players just aren't really turning up for this one, which is a big shame as we clear it out from the back. Good. But only as far as Crewe players. Again, we need to just get a nice counter-attack going. Although we are having quite a lot of shots, these shots don't seem to be making highlights, whereas Crewe's are, and that's a very good goal. I don't think Rob Lainton would have saved that. The first one I think he would have done. I don't think he would have got behind that one, if I'm honest with you. Let's watch it again. It's a perfectly timed shot into a top corner. Sana not really able to do much with it. I mean, yeah, it's very good. Okay, 2-0 down. I mean, at this stage, let's just watch this corner first, shall we, before anything else happens here, which goes over the bar. Good. Right. Let us take Young off the pitch. Let's go let's swap those guys back over. You in the middle. There we go. Let us bring on Dior Angus onto the pitch. If I can move Young to the striker position, please. There we go. Right, Angus, on you come. Jones, you become an advanced playmaker on attack. Needham, you become more of the box-to-boxer, please, if you would be so kind. But actually, you're quite tired, so we're going to bring you off for Garrett. Medford Smith on a 6-2. Will Cocolo is going to come on, and hopefully, as we go very attacking, this might just help us get a goal or two to try and take it to a replay. The second half has been dominated by Crewe. They have overtaken us in shots and XG, and they are looking a bit better, I must say. Even though we have more possession, I think they've just taken the game by the scruff of the neck here in the second half. And their League One quality, remember, is showing here. As they nearly score from that free kick, Sana then clears it out quite calmly, actually. But I think in this second half, you can really tell there are two big division gaps in between me. Well, three technically, I suppose, isn't it? With Mullen who comes forward. Mullen can't quite grab a consolation for us. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying consolation. There's 10 minutes to go. It's not over yet, boys. It's not over yet as Brisley, header on target, saved by the keeper. We'll shout demand more. Let's shoot on sight a little bit, shall we? We're already at extremely high tempo anyway. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say, if I'm honest with you. Hit some early crosses. That might work as well, as we get bodies in the middle. We should have three strikers in the area at all times, really. But I think at this stage, just a little too late. Although we've not really done anything, have we? So, Crewe 2, Wrexham 0. I don't think we've been embarrassed here. Very even match stats, I must say. It's just that Crewe have that League One experience that is better than us. You know, they're better than us in every single way. So, I don't think we can be too disappointed by that. I will be disappointed, though, if we don't beat Kings Lynn Town. We're going to have to try and do it without Needham once again. He's back with Zimbabwe on international duty, but it's fine because Garrett can come into play on that left-hand side of the centre midfield. Also, big news, Ben Tozer back in training. Finally, we might start to see him. He's been out for 3 months, which is actually a bit nicer than the 4 to 5 months they were suggesting right at the start. But they spent £200,000 on him. We've not seen anything from him yet, so he might come off the bench against Kings Lynn Town. I thought this might happen. Neil Warnock's not happy with me because Will Cocolo is playing on the bench and at left wing back and not left back. If we look at his contract, it does say, well, it doesn't actually say on the contract, but we did promise him, because they wouldn't accept left wing back, we promised it would be left back, and Warnock's not happy with that. Let's have a little chat with him. I'll be honest, he's getting regular football. Does it matter? If you don't play him in the agreed position, I have to think about recalling him. To be honest, he's not playing. He's our backup. So if you want to recall him, do. And he's backed off Neil Warnock. I can't believe that. I think I've just beaten Neil Warnock in a battle. Finally. Finally, one of our players might be leaving the club. Now, actually, it's Kai Corbett, who I want to keep at the club, but letting him go out on loan is really good. Important player for Maidstone United, who are in the division below us. Now, he should be playing in our division, really, but I'd rather him play somewhere. So I think we'll accept this offer for Maidstone United and get our young new signing, Kai, who has got League One potential. We need him playing games. So, although he's National League standard, National League South might have to do for this season. All about squad development. That's what we're doing. All about squad development. We've got a good core of youngsters, and Paul Mullen, he's quite old. James Jones and Paul Mullen are actually in their mid-20s. They could probably stay with the team for a good 5 seasons or more maybe. But I do want to try and develop youngsters. And of course, Sana, our goalkeeper right now, is one of those youngsters with the potential to play in League One. Obviously, Kai can play in League One in the future. We need him out on loan to develop. Hopefully, we're going to have a really good youth intake come through at some point, and Andre will bring through some class acts. But we can't think about the future or League One just yet. We have to think about the here and now and getting out of this division. And to do that, we have to beat teams, and today we have to beat Kings Lynn Town. Also, big up to Tristan. He just got his first cap for Zimbabwe. He played 3 minutes. Still, every minute counts, I guess. So, as he's on international duty, we'll bring him off for Garrett, and then Garrett will come off the bench for, someone. Where is he? I'm looking for, not Ben Tozer, he'll come on for someone. Dan Jarvis, you come on the bench, and then we'll also bring Ben Tozer on to the bench. Excellent. The rest of the team will stay the same. Let's go for it and see what's going to happen. So, as kickoff is upon us here today, once again away from home, it's a big game for Sana. He's got a big 6 weeks ahead of him to prove himself to be a decent keeper. If he plays well, we win games, he keeps clean sheets, I'll let him stay as the first choice keeper. Obviously, Rob Lainton is the man we should be playing because he is a very good goalkeeper, the best we've got. But if we can still win games with Sana in goal and aid his development, we leave Sana in goal. Corner for us though with James Jones right now. Swings it into the middle, met by the head of Lennon, blocked by the keeper, falls to Paul Mullen, goal. 1-0 up, and that is fantastic because I don't think at any point in the previous 2 episodes, this episode and last one, we've been in front at any points. So here we go, we're actually in front, winning a game for a change. And doing very well, dominating this game too. At 9 shots to their 2 shots so far. Sana's had to make a save because 1 shot has been on target. So he's doing something as well, but he might be called into action right now as Hayden, good stuff, clears that cross, but only as far as Kings Lynn players as they look to bring the ball forwards. I mean, Sana's been done there. He's gone down far too early, and it's all too easy to be chipped. Oh, dear me. I mean, how early did he go down here? It's a good through ball, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, he's on the floor before he's even moved. Sana. This could be a long few weeks with him in goal. But it might be made easier in this game as Medford Smith has brought down Junior Moraes. I think I've said his name all wrong there, haven't I? He's been sent off. Either way, doesn't matter. Kings Lynn Town are down to 10 men. But we need to get back in front in this game. We could do it via a corner where Medford Smith can't meet the ball. It is cleared as far as Garrett, though. He very casually strolls up to the ball, plays it into Hayden. Hayden into Lennon. Should have come this way. Look, this way, boys. There we go, finally. Bryce Tazana with the ball. Loads of room to run into, and he does. Plays it inside to James Jones. It goes back to Brisley. Brisley back to Hosanna. Come on, let's get this ball in the middle. There's 3 people in there waiting for it, and it's not in the back of a net. Why is it not in the back of a net, boys? I specifically requested it to be. Half-time, men. Half-time. I mean, 14 shots to 5. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm far from pleased from what I've seen out there, boys. We need to start scoring some more goals. Paul Mullen's got 1. McAllendon, we need you to start scoring some. We're going to go a little more attacking to start off this second half. We're going to demand more from the team, but has the 10-man OP of Kings Lynn Town found a way to stop us? I mean, they're having no more shots. We're up to 19 ourselves now. Right. Luke Young, again, I don't think the 3-striker thing sort of works, but we haven't got another attacking midfielder to bring on, so I keep swapping them around and hoping that it does work in the end. Everyone's playing well. This is the annoying thing. Like, everyone is playing well. Brisley, maybe not quite so much. Let's bring Ben Tozer on for his first appearance of the season off the bench, so he does for 15 minutes or so at the end of this game. Free kick for Kings Lynn. Why is Sana so far out? Why was Sana so far out? Why was he basically on the penalty spot? I mean, that is completely his fault. Right, okay. This is not ideal. Right, demand more. I'd say shoot on sight, but we're doing that. 20 shots, nothing. Work the ball into the box instead, lads. Let's just get it in there. Try and work a shot. I can't... Corner. James Jones into the middle. Lennon off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. I mean, can I push Medford Smith forward more and Hosanna forward more? Yeah, I can actually, to be fair. Wingers on attack. Winger, doesn't really like it, does he? David Jones, you can... Will Cocolo can play there, can't he? Will Cocolo, yeah, he likes that a lot. Okay, wingers on attack. Go. Do some things for me. Put some balls into the middle. Clear this corner. Good. Right, counter. If we could win the ball tonight. Oh, lads, come on. We're better than this. We're Wrexham. We've been so good in between episodes. Of course, it's on episode where we start to fall apart. I can understand Crewe, but this Kings Lynn Town game, I mean, to be fair, we should be winning 1-0. It's just that Sana has messed things up for us. He was at fault for both goals, in my opinion. So, I mean, that's not ideal. Oh, this is going to be a very long 6 weeks with him in goal. He's made a save there, at least. This has just been a disaster. An absolute disaster. Caused by an 18-year-old keeper. That's what the issue is. Oh, dear me. Okay, right. We can keep this... Look, I don't know what to say. I'm just saying things to fill gaps now. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking because all of a sudden we've now got 6 weeks without a good goalkeeper. And I don't know what to do about that. Can we please get a goal here? James Jones puts it wide. What were the stats in the end on this game? It'll tell us in the news article, won't it? Over here. 24-8. 2.3 at XG to... Well, all the games you've seen us lose, apart from the game against Crewe, we should have won easily. Again, I'm not going to panic because the match stats very much in our favour. It's just on the day they get camera shy. Right, next time out, I think we come back at the very end of December for Altrincham and for Notts County. Because Notts County, in the league, obviously they're the first team that beats us so far this season. So I'd like to go there and get revenge. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, despite the losses again and the injury. That's not ideal, but we build, we go again, and fingers crossed we can actually start winning some games on camera. So I will see you tomorrow for 2 episodes. Of course, it's Saturday tomorrow, so double uploads on Saturday and Sunday. So look forward to that one. Make sure you are subscribed with notification bells turned on so you don't miss any of those uploads. And I will see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.